Okay, I'm driving home from school. Let's get this video made before I get home. And I'm on the straightaway back to my house here. On my way, I passed a number of Donald Trump signs, and someone's house has, hanging a big old Confederate flag. I mean, this is the North. I don't get it. The person's right to free speech, fine, whatever, but I don't know. It just seems an odd thing to fly in a northern town in a state, just with brotherly love and the Liberty Bell and Gettysburg and Quakers and Amish people. So it's just really strange. Doesn't bother me one bit. So I mean, they're not upsetting my apple cart. Anyhow, they're just making themselves look like a damn fool flying a Confederate flag in a northern town. I don't know. I guess I could get it if you were down south or whatever. My husband thinks it's just because they're country music fans. I mean, okay, I get it. If you like Lynyrd Skynyrd like I used to be into Lynyrd Skynyrd a lot, then you get the whole thing. But is it any coincidence really with all this mess with Donald Trump, and if I make a video talking about racism and heathenry, that I should get like really nasty, vile messages the way I was getting yesterday? I had to shut my comments off. I don't know. I'm not taking those videos down, but I don't think I'll be making any more because I don't need that energy on my YouTube channel. Anyhow, so that's all I have to say about that. I don't know. I think I really want to talk about the political process as it is, but then again, I realize, do I really care all that much? Do I care enough about this presidential election enough to make a video about it and deal with people's comments and stuff like that? Not really. I think these are the most political things I've said in a while, other than the discussions I have with my husband, which are just very intelligent, high-spirited discussions. I'm out of it, dude. I'm out of it. So what I just said is probably the last political stuff I'm going to say for a while on YouTube. It takes me right out of the vortex. If you're familiar with the teachings of Abraham, you can get yourself into a vortex of appreciation and stuff like that. All this talk about politics and Donald Trump and who belongs in heathenry and who doesn't, and whose flag is flying what, it just takes me right out of the vortex. It gets me into a really negative headspace. And even if I'm not in a negative headspace, if I read really vile, anti-Semitic, racist comments and people calling me fat and calling me a Jewish pig and all this other stuff, that just takes me right out. That just takes me on a level that I'm not ready to be on that level. I need my spiritual armor on. And you know what it comes down to is that I'm too fucking busy. I am busy. I'm a student. I work full time. I'm working on my spirituality, and that's why I started making these YouTube videos again. And I want to try and work on my other raw food channel, an exercise channel. I mean, I'm not trying to be anyone's fitness guru or anything. It's just my own experiences, And I think the problem is that I'm paying attention to the media too much. I think I'm on Facebook too much, trying to substitute for whatever is lacking in my life when, it's getting warm. I could be riding my bicycle. I could be, hitting the gym more, except that, I'm taking on too much stress and people's emotional pollution and making myself sick. And then I get unmotivated and to a negative level when I'm sick. So And I think I'm just taking in too much negativity on social media and things like that, and just like really leaving myself open. It's an eye-opener. You know, I think that I almost have like some empathic abilities where I absorb things too much. And you know what? And it's like almost like kind of like a delayed allergic reaction. Like I don't feel it right away, but later on I'll be not in a good headspace. And when you're trying to like rebuild your life and build your spirituality and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know if I should be taking on these issues when I'm just trying to build my spirituality. Granted, the foundation that I have is, you know, quite firm. I'm building it on a foundation of my family's Roman Catholic faith and religion, and some of the folk magic that I have to, or folk practices that I have to tap into and rediscover. So the foundation is there. It's just that I feel like I'm too much of a noob. I'm too green to be taking on these people. I'm not chickening out. I mean, there are still issues that I get excited about, but I don't know if I'm going to be putting myself out there like that. I don't know, because I mean, the trolls, I'm not ready to be battling. I don't have the time to be battling YouTube trolls and stuff like that. I'm done with that. I'm really done with that. And so I don't know where this video was going, but I was going to make a video about Santissima Muerte of the green cloth and prosperity and stuff like that, but I think I'll make that another time, because this was on my heart, and I like to make my Santissima Muerte videos and my prayer videos at home in my altar space. And that's another thing, I haven't been in my altar space like all week, so, you know. All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye.